Hello everyone, welcome to Marketing 452 International Marketing. This is the review for for your third exam, right? Review for your exam 3, which covers chapters 9 through 12, right? Exam 3, chapters 9 through 12, review, okay? Let's go over it and see what we have covered in those four chapters, okay? A lot of materials here. Okay. First, we talk about the market entry modes. Again, this is a good summary chart. I want you to look at it, read carefully, be sure that you understand all the terminologies, all the terms, right? Basically, as the foreign market entry modes, you can do exporting or do foreign production. So either produce here or produce there, right? For exporting, you have indirect versus direct, right? With the direct exporting, you can have a distributor alliance with someone from that country, or you can have your own marketing subsidiaries. Okay? Then for foreign production, you can have different ownership strategies. You can have a contract manufacturing, you can have licensing, franchising, you can have you form joint ventures with someone, you can form a strategic alliance with someone, you can go alone by yourself by wholly owned subsidiaries. Right? You can do assembly, just assemble the last final product using parts from other places. And then you can have a full scale integrated production, produce everything all by yourself. Okay, so these are the good summary charts. Make sure you understand all the terms here. Okay, we talk about marketing entry strategies, how you could incorporate that, your entry analysis, your ownership issues, your foreign production issues, exporting issues to form your strategy. Okay? When you formulate your strategy of entry, you can also consider exit strategy, get out, right? Or maybe you have to go back in, re-entry the market. Okay? Then we talk about two methods of exporting indirect, okay, the pros and cons of indirect marketing, indirect exporting. Okay. Then we talk about market protection, right? Foreign production, right? You can shift production to foreign markets to gain position, to defend the position, to save costs, or to reduce currency risk. Okay. Then we talk about the foreign production, type of foreign production. One is the licensing. Licensing is one. Okay? And one is the franchising. Okay? Franchise. I'm sure we're all familiar with franchise restaurants, right? But not just restaurants, right? You can have franchise like tech services, franchise, anything really. There is a magazine called Franchise Magazine, U.S. Franchise. Many magazines that offers many franchising opportunities. See, entrepreneurs are introducing, producing more franchising opportunities as we speak every day. Okay? Then we talk about foreign production, contract manufacturing. Okay, contract manufacturing. Okay, and then we talk about the other options in foreign production, like assembly line, full scale integrated production line, and inter-term licensings and manufacturings. Okay. Then we talk about ownership strategies, wholly owned subsidiaries. Okay, pros and cons of that. Okay. Then we talk about the joint ventures, JVs. Okay, equity participation could be from 50-50 to 49-51 or 70-30%. So it's up to the negotiators, absolute negotiations. Okay. Strategic form alliances. Okay. If you ever fly this Delta Airlines, you find that they are actually part of alliance. And there's like airlines, global airlines, joint effort in code sharing a code in booking, so you can buy You can buy a flight trip to another country. You may find that the service, by sections, is offered by several companies, several airlines, at the same time on one ticket. Okay? So you got lines. Then through acquisition, you can buy out a company to get into the market. Okay? This is an important chart showing the risk level of investment and risk from low to high, and also degrees of ownership and control from low to high. You can see the least risky and least control is exporting. Okay, from exporting, licensing, franchising, certified joint venture to wholly owned subsidiaries, you increase your ownership and control, but you also increase your investment level and the risk. Okay, wholly owned subsidiary is the highest in risk because all your money all by yourself, but also you have the greatest amount of ownership and control, total control and ownership. Okay. Then we talk about the stages in internationalization. Okay, from indirect exporting, licensing to direct exporting, foreign production, foreign subsidiaries, local assembly, full scale foreign production. Okay. Interest statutory configuration, make sure you know what is the bundling and what is the unbundling. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bundling versus unbundling. Okay. Then your exit strategy. How do you get out? Exit strategies. Okay. Then we talk about standardization versus adaptation. Product standardization versus adaptation. I want you to think about this. Also think about your own group project, your own project, on your own product and company. What kind of adaptation, if any, you want to do, or you want to use a standardized product. Okay, these are the benefits of product standardization. Okay? All of them, if you all understand all of them. And there's a pros and cons of standardization. There's a benefit of adaptations as well. Okay? Global. Then next we talk about global standards. Okay, if you know what is the lead market, what is the lead market, okay, and we talk about services to organizations, what are kind of services are there available to businesses, and services to consumers. Okay, services to consumers. Okay. Then we talk about the four characteristics of services: intangible, simultaneous, heterogeneous, and perishable. They're going to be tested for that, for sure. Okay. Then we call the branding strategies. Branding, brands. Right? Branding. Okay. Brand champion. What is a brand champion? Who is a brand champion? What does brand champion do within a company? What's his or her responsibilities? Who are the people normally being the brand champion? Okay, senior managers at headquarters. Then we talk about the consumer evaluation of global brands. What do they look at? The global brand study, dimensions of global brand evaluations, quality signal, global myth, and their social responsibility. Okay. There are four types of consumer segments: global consumer segment, global brand, global citizens, global dreamers, global anti-globals, and global agnostics. Which one is you? What's the characteristic of each? Right? What roughly the percentage of consumers in each categories? Okay? Because private branding, think of Kirkland of Costco, private brand. Threats to global brands. Your American company going global, then there are threats to your brand. Right? Brand name preemptions, they can preempt your name. Right? The brand imitations, they imitate you. Okay? Counterfeit production, to illegal use of registered trademark. Okay? The piracy, counterfeit production of copyrighted materials, right? How do you, why is it happening, right? Why is this happening, right? And also your pricing strategy, we talk about pricing strategies, right? The factors to consider, company internal, right? Macro economic factors, environmental factors, and also your managerial factors, okay? Without market by market pricing versus uniform pricing. Price standardization, okay, and grey trade. Why do you want to standardize price? Okay. And why do you have to adapt your price? These are the factors, pressures for you to have an adaptation strategy in pricing. Profit and loss, cost factors in pricing. You know, understand or revisit. Refresh your memory about what is the fixed cost, okay? What is the variable cost? What is the contribution margin? Okay? And if you understand all those terms, you may have to go back, find your old textbooks to refresh your memory, right? What is the margin of profit? And what's the contribution margin? And then taxes, profit and cost factors. Taxes is another factor you have to take into consideration. The value added tax, the VAT of the European Union. Okay? What is the sin taxes? Sin tax, internet tax. And to lessen your price escalation, how do you lessen your price escalation? You can see those factors: lower distribution cost, lower cost of goods, or lower tariff. And others, using foreign trade zones, make use of that. Lobbying for tariff reduction if you can. Okay? Who pay for the cost? Make sure know what CAF stands for. CAF, CFR, FOB. If you don't remember now, yeah, go back, okay? Swing your test, okay? Letter of credit. What is letter of credit or LC? How does it work? How does it work, right? And how it's working. And then what is transfer price? What is transfer pricing? Transfer price. Okay? And then we talk about the prices in foreign currency. Right? There is a transaction risk involved with the foreign currency fluctuations. Then what is spot price? What is forward price? Okay? And what's the uncovered position? You pay spot, right? Your covered position, you pay, you borrow funds at a risk of time until the settlement, yes, through money market, or how to hedging, okay? Hedging scenarios. Then we talk about parallel imports. What is parallel imports or Greek market? Greek market, parallel imports. Okay? The causes of green markets. Okay? How to combat green markets. Okay? Then we talk about counter trade, barter, compensation agreement. Okay? Compensation agreement. And finally, we talk about offset and cooperation agreements, things like that, to offer to deal with the counter trade. Okay, so this is what we have, briefly for the 4 chapters for exam 3. Again, the exam 3, there'll be 50 questions, all multiple choice. Okay, I wish you good luck, and the exam will open soon. Okay.